artificial lines, even more so now.
You know, I'm so old. You have to be clearer, slower, and louder.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, so where do you see the country heading over the next few years?
At the moment, I think the country is moving downhill. I want to tell you quite bluntly, moving downhill. The speed is slow, but it could develop into sliding fast. Why do I say that? Because there are so many obvious things happening in the country. You talk about the scandal. It's not something which you say out of the blues. Everybody knows that there is an issue about alleged corruption that is taking place, supposedly a big one. I say supposedly and alleged because I'm not really party to the real information. I'm not knowledgeable about these things. And of course, if you look at what's happening to this country, I think because of these distractions, many things are left unattended. Small things that affect the rakyat. Sorry to say this, now I'll make my colleagues in government may be angry. There are a few young UMNO people who are here. Maybe are they here? Oh yeah, a few, one here. But why do I see this sort of thing? The new normal. There are too many new normals in the country. When you say normally begitu, normally begini, ini I kata new normal. What? Every day or other day, you see somebody in broad daylight shooting at somebody. Violence, murder. I want to tell you with all concern that I was witnessing the Philippines in the past. It was going towards being a failed state. I want to tell you, I was concerned. Many years ago when we talked, I said, look at the Philippines. It was getting to be a failed state very fast. Really very fast. I would go there. Shooting was normal. Robbery was normal. You walk the streets, your bags would be snatched. Those days. And houses were like fortresses, rich people. Normal, above average people had to go with bodyguards everywhere. The richer ones have bulletproof cars. Those were the signs in the Philippines that made me conclude that it was very fast getting into failed state. I want to tell you frankly, I've been to the Philippines many times, officially most of the time, or even privately, a lot of times. Nothing. I used to say, my God, security, armed, in any settlement of houses, any place, kumpulan rumah-rumah, you know, others. Barbed wire, I laughed at them. I really laughed at it. Not in our country, it did not happen. Tell me now, that's what is occurring in our country, becoming the new normal. And the funny thing about it is that the Philippines, I'm not talking about Duterte who's just taken over, maybe too early to decide, when that boy, I call him the Ninoy, when Aquino's son took over, within 6 years I think luckily he grabbed Philippines and put it up a little bit. The growth rate of Philippines goes up. While I used to go to Philippines, all sorts of funny things happening, and also the roads were unattended to, the cars were all third class, not second hand, third hand, fourth hand, rickety things we're using. When you went after, about 3 or 4 years after Aquino took place, you could see changes. The growth rate is one of the things that Southeast Asia was proud of, and still might be it. You see why? Leadership had taken over, and he managed to identify the issues. Now, as I said, Duterte, maybe he's too drastic, I don't know. You're a naughty man, I shoot you. Maybe that is not required, maybe, but never mind. The point I'm saying, you compare what was Philippines, what was in Malaysia. Now Philippines going this way. The new normals in Malaysia are the things that concern me.